They lied to you. They lied to you about everything. They're poisoning you. Your food is poisoned. Conspiracy theorist. I will just give you the real truth about the universe. There's a reason why you're watching this video. It's either because you're already awake or the universe has decided that you should be awake now. Let me take you on a little journey, and yes, we're just gonna chill here and talk.
The content presented here is all fake news.
Who am I to even explain you anything? My name is Fabian, I studied medicine and I worked in big food and also in big pharma. I saw the big system behind everything. I know what is going on in our food system and I know what is going on in our medical system. They lied to you. They lied to you about everything you're knowing. They tell you that you can find the best information freely available anywhere, that you can just type it in, tuck, 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 in ChatGPT and you get the perfect answer, but that's so far from the truth, you have no idea. I'm gonna blow your mind in this video, so stick with me. Some people would call me a conspiracy theorist. Maybe you could also call me that. And I woke up honestly when I first realized about the chemtrails, then I realized about 9/11 and all these other things. So if you're somebody that's highly skeptic and will never believe anything that mainstream media doesn't tell them, then maybe this video is not right for you and you should click away. If you're curious about some things and you realize there's more to this world than just what they are telling you, then this is the right video for you. They're poisoning you. That's the big message I want to give you. And I don't want to scare you, I don't want to fearmonger you, I just want to give you the truth about all of this. And I'm doing this while I'm chilling here on the nice little beach in Santa Monica, LA. This is part 3 of my vlog, but in my vlogs I will not tell you anything about my personal life. I will just give you the real truth about the universe. What do I mean with they're poisoning you? In the last 70 years, the chronic disease rate has grown by 700%. Let that sink in. 700% more chronically sick people with cardiovascular diseases, with chronic diseases like cancer, like Alzheimer's disease, with neurological issues, with anxiety, with gut issues. The list goes on. I don't want to bore you. Sorry, there's another prominent person flying around in the air somewhere above me that's also poisoned, by the way. So, let me give you a little story time. When I was working for big food, I used to work for one of the biggest companies in the food sector in Germany, in the European headquarters. I saw firsthand how they're producing the food, right? Like I was walking through the production halls there with my little helmet on, looking at everything, and I saw these massive, gigantic pots. You have to imagine them like these dirty, rusty, huge metal pots, and they're old, sweaty-ass, dirty workers are putting in 25-kilo bags, one after another bag, into this huge machine. And the machine, it's twisting and twirling, and it's all 40 degrees hot there. And then afterwards, this mass gets into another machine where it gets diffused and where more ingredients gets added, and it gets baked, and it gets hot, and and in the end, it gets wrapped, and then you have your protein bar. And that's how your protein bars are produced, right? In these dirty machineries with hundreds of ingredients that are directly toxic to you. Again, I could give you a list that bores you, from emulgators that are ruining your gut, from aromas that are ruining your brain and giving you ADHD and giving you also autism, but I didn't tell you that, and that's not medical advice. So the first and most important thing is the food system. Your food is poisoned. If you want to realize how you can eat right, then here's one simple trick. If your grandma didn't know that, then you should not eat that. It's probably poison. It probably has ingredients that you don't want. If you have to look at the ingredient list already, then it's probably wrong. Real food doesn't have ingredient list. Real food is the ingredient you're looking for. Meat has no ingredient list. Vegetables have no ingredient list. Produce has no ingredient list. Salt has no ingredient list. All these things should not have an ingredient list. If it has an ingredient list, there's something wrong with it. Let me tell you guys, honestly, nature is so fucking beautiful. The older I get, the more I realize that the prettiest things is just nature. Like this little palm next to me, the blue sky, it's just beautiful. And that's what's going on in the food system. And that's where you should be a little bit careful. And then in the medical system, it's pretty much the same. The stuff that they give you, it's full of chemicals that are giving you cancer. In every blood pressure medication, there is something inside called titanium dioxide. They use it so your pills are white. That's honestly the real reason why you used it. And titanium dioxide gives you cancer. So all the medications you're popping, all these pills you're popping, they're giving you cancer. That's just the way it is, right? It's just my experience, my opinion. Fact check that, please, yourself, if there's titanium dioxide in your medication. Not telling you to stop them, just telling you it's in there. And did you realize that most of these medications, you can also get them from nature. Like salicylic acid and aspirin, that ingredient is literally just something you can get from nature. That's from willow bark from a tree. You don't need to get aspirin to get that ingredient. They just produced aspirin. Why? Because they can give a patent on aspirin. And if they make a patent on aspirin, then they can sell it to you for money. And this way, the big pharma is the richest industry in this world. And that's also the reason you should realize, like, maybe they are not evil. Maybe there's not evil overlord Rothschilds on the top. Maybe that's not the truth. Who cares if that's the truth? But what is definitely the truth is that we are living in a profit-focused industry and economy. And everything is set up in a way that it should make money. And if something doesn't make money, then it's not being done. Protecting the environment and removing plastics from our environmental circle is not profitable, so it's not done. That's not a conspiracy. You can look at the beach. Every beach is full of plastic. If it's profitable to keep people sick, then of course people will be kept sick. That's just a profit-focused business, right? Like there's no conspiracy there. It's just the way it works. And the same goes for everything around you. Like everything is set up in a way to make money for certain people. So you don't need to think that there's evil overlords that are doing this. You just need to wake up and realize that it's a profit-focused business. And why am I sharing this message now with you? What's the big quintessence? It's not to scare you. It's not to make you feel angry. It's not to make you feel any of those bad emotions, honestly. I'm trying to spread positivity, but I want to wake up as many people as possible, because if there's a lot of people that know what is going on, that know what is wrong in this world, then we can change the world together. That's the big difference we can be making. This video will for 100% be taken down at one point in the future. You will not be able to watch it forever. That's just how our system works, how the media works, because again, the media is profit-focused, and the media gets the money from the companies that make a lot of money. So the companies that are making a lot of money, big pharma, big food, quote-unquote, are paying these media systems to tell you what they think. So take these thoughts with you now, share them with people that care, and wake up.